Grinders, you know who it is, your boy PokeRinger back on the grind, baby. It is day 7th of the Bankroll Challenge. Day 7th where God said, let there be light. Let's find out if light can shine down on us today. Bankroll is $626. I have 2 final tables waiting for you guys. Both games I started at the $12. I won the 12, won the 25. I'm at the $60. Guys, we're in that reach that if we win 1 or 2 of these at any given point, the challenge could be over. It still could be a long grind because we could also go on a downswing. We're at that bubble though that 1 or 2 wins here could really change it. Quick recap what you guys have missed. Here is the amount of games I've played for the challenge. We started on June 13th, played a whole bunch of games at the $1 games, $1 buy-ins. Over here, so we started at the bottom, went around to about 130, 140, took a shot at the 2s and the 5s, lost a couple, went back down to the 1s, and I started playing the 12s when we got about 300, and so then I've dropped back down to the 5s sometimes, and haven't been sticking to anything crazy, but overall it's been going good. I get asked all the time, what's my chip EV? We'll do that live for you real quick. So we're at 125,000 chips. That's what it's going to be right there, but we'll do it together. 125,000. I even undershorted myself here. Divided by how many games we've played, which is 798 games. We're running at 156 chip EV. I started in the month of June. You guys knew I've only been playing the Grand Tour, but just so you guys can see, even for the month of June, we're doing extremely well, extremely consistent. People said you couldn't beat the Grand Tour format. This is pretty consistent graph play to show you guys that. So let's get started. Our first game at the final table, and let's see what happens. I'm also about to unlock my first chest. Bankroll Challenge, you definitely have no problem using the money you make back and rake back. You earn that money. So if we unlock this chest, we get $100, $50, $20, whatever we make, it definitely goes towards the Bankroll Challenge. But you guys could do your own challenges however you want to do it. The way I see it, we paid a lot of money to play these tournaments. So if we get a little money back, then we definitely deserve that. Can we close it off tonight on day 7th? I'm calling it day 7th. If you look at the date, today's the June 25th. I started on the 13th, so clearly it's not 7 days. I'm calling it day 7 because it's my only 7th day recording. And when I turn this into like a little YouTube series, then you guys can follow it. So you can actually type in day 3, day 4. So I didn't want to call it like the dates. I wanted you guys to have it in order so you guys can try to find it. Okay, here we go, guys. We're starting our final table. So I'm going to make a little note here. GTFT, just so I know I played these guys in the final tables. So I like that I've never made a note on those guys. I haven't played any of them at a final table that I'm aware of. We're gonna fold our first hand. So yeah, here's the chest here. So we're at 46,000 points, trying to get to 4,800, 500. So we got 2,000 points roughly to go. And then we can see what we can win, and it might be decent. It could be nothing, but it's also because we have a chance to unlock some of these other challenges right here. If you go to your challenges somewhere here, right here. We're gonna bet this board. He checked to us, we're in the big blind. Oh no, I'm under the gun. I wouldn't have bet that. I thought it was the big blind. That worked out for us, but I wouldn't have bet that. I'm actually going to fold this. It is nitty. What's my note on him? I just have him aggressive, but this is such a huge raise. I am going to call it because he could have pocket pairs. He's afraid of an ace. I don't like his bet. I really don't like the call there too much. Hopefully he checks it, but I imagine he bets at this point. Okay, we'll lay it down. He even could have got a set there, like pocket 10s, and he was giving us 1 free card. Who knows? Maybe not when he bet pot there, but it's very rare someone raises that big under the gun. Usually it's heavy pocket pairs when they do that. Okay, I'm actually going to protect my hand here. I'm going to lead out here. I don't expect too many aces checking that flop with the flush draw and all these people. So we're just going to bet it. So I also don't expect him to be bluffing here. So I'm actually just going to lay that down. It's funny how you can in 1 second change your opinion, right? And I'm just basing that on what people do majority of the time. So they could think that I'm a newbie right now, but these two standard plays you hardly see people do. So I'm just going to base that on the experience I've had in these. Very rare people min raise you in that kind of spot. Very rare someone opens up that bet sizing. So I'm just going to continue to base it off stuff like that. I think a king here would raise a slot. This queen's a perfect card for me to continue a bluff here. So I'm gonna bet this. If I get the diamond, great. But if you had a 5 or 3, the king or queen now could definitely scare him. So that definitely sucks. But we're not going to fold. There's no point of going all in because he's never going to fold. So we're just going to call if we catch the flush. If not, we'll shut her down. So now we shut her down. He does give us a chance to try to bluff it, but I don't think he'd ever fold even if he checked it. So that's unfortunate. That's going to happen though. I'm actually going to fold that. I'm right under the gun with 8 big blinds. Someone, they're all deep stacked. I'd rather wait for a better hand. I can't really limp there, and I don't really want to go all in front of 3 people. So it looks like we made a good... Oh, and then we would have flopped it, but... He gets yellow, down to 3 people. Oh, he's getting a good one. $64. Good for you, sir. Another Canadian boy. Can we make a comeback? Definitely. This has been a very strange final table. We had a lot of crazy scenarios there that you're not going to run into too many of those scenarios that we just did. Alright guys, we could be back in it right now. I don't even mind one guy bets and gets the other guy out of it, like an ace X. Hopefully he folds and then we're good here. Oh, we got him crushed. We got a chance. We're right back in it, just like that. This was, if we win this one, man, it would be a crazy roller coaster because I definitely risked some chips there in some crazy scenarios. This guy here could really be a noob. His bet, that's the thing, and like you have very little information, right? So the more I see him do that, then I don't have to respect it as much. So I'm just making a note that he opens 3.5 big blinds pre-flop. So then if I start seeing him doing it, it's a standard raise, right? If you don't know what the bankroll challenge is, we started with the $100 on June the 13th. We're trying to get it to $1,000. This is a unique situation. Okay, if he would have went all in, that would have been... We got a very aggressive player here. Sorry, I made that slow down there. He had ace-8. He went 3.5 with ace-8. So it's all standard play. He just bets heavy when he's a heavy better, but it's not like he did with a bad hand. Can queen high be good enough? Wow, so I have him aggressive and he doesn't even bet an ace there. Okay, I'm gonna try to get away with the limp here. We will, a lot of times big blind will jam us, but if I can see a flop against someone who's short stacked in position, we're definitely gonna be all over that. I'm actually gonna raise him here. There we go. And then he did this with 3-5. So this guy's just freaking crazy. And the short stack got back in it, which I don't care. I'm happy with that. Keeps this guy doesn't have a dominating chip lead. Keeps another bounty in. This has been one of the strangest, unique final tables I've seen. Just like crazy play, crazy little situations. This guy here, like, is pretty much just a donkey, like. And then look at that, just jams the ace king. Like, he's just so sporadic. He does get a bounty though. We're down to 2 people. He's gonna get yellow. What's gonna be? Could be big. Wow, it's going fast. $42. So we've seen a couple decent bounties here. Can we make a comeback? I'm gonna fold that. See if he lets us get away with the limp. Wow, do I ever just check this? I think I just bet it. Because I'm not supposed to hit this board too often. He's going to call with any 6 or 4. The 9 really shouldn't hurt us. It could have, but... Okay, I don't think there's a point of raising him. Wow, that sucks. A 7, 9, 10 could beat us. He's going to go all in here. Oh, we'll just check it. Ace 7, look at that. He gets runner, runner. Oh, amazing. This guy is definitely a strange player. Queen 9 will call here. Can we get our first double up here? King 6. Queen 10. We don't get there. Fuck, man, I'd like to play that guy a whole bunch. I think he's just clicking buttons here. We still have one more for you guys. You're not going to win them all, right? And that was definitely a crazy game. You'll see this game should be more standard. And we're going into the last game here with $71. So what that means is we're going to have a big chip stack. We're probably going to be chip leader. We might have 30, 32 big blinds, which is great. That'll be for around that 28, 30 big blinds. And someone's at like 20 or 18 big blinds, we can be in a big, huge advantage. Sometimes here in the final tables, they put people who buy in at the $25 limits. If this takes a long time, I've played it where 3 people buy in the 25s. They're at about 16, 17 big blinds and you have 30. You're in a huge advantage. I find now their bounties are smaller when you knock them out, but you're in a big advantage to win the tournament. And because my bounty is so high, I only have to knock out 1 or 2 people to be over my $100 to get my bounty back. So it could be you sometimes get lucky, and it obviously works both ways. Sometimes I buy into the 25s and I'm playing people at the final table. It can be pretty tilting, but can't really control it. So you just play and see whatever happens. I've heard some of you guys doing your own bankroll challenge. That's pretty cool. Hearing people make some stacks. A lot of people have been winning a lot of final tables. They keep saying these personal records are coming out soon. Maybe one day that will happen. Personal best record. Who knows what they're going to put on that board. I don't know if it's going to be your biggest knockout, how many knockouts you have, how many grand tours you have, the farthest you've won it by. There's a couple things they could put on there, but who knows how detailed it's going to be. It might be taking so long because they're going to want to update it all the time. I don't know if they will update it like every 24 hours or something. Who knows? Or maybe it's updated live results. Man, this is taking a sweet ass. Okay, look. So, no, we all bought into the final table. So, but I do have 27 big blinds, so I have a small chip lead, which is better than not having it. All right, guys, if we win this, this could be literally $200-300 win. Okay, I just want to make sure we have a note on him. Note on him. Ace Jack limp here. That's a little strange. Sorry, him just limping under the gun here. I have him labeled red. If he just jams here, Ace Jack would be very borderline. It'd be the bottom of my range to call a limp under the gun jam. Just gonna click it back here. I can't really represent anything besides an overpair. It's a beautiful card. Okay, they're all expecting me to bet here. I'm actually gonna check it back. I know it's strange. Okay, now I'm gonna bet a little harder, like I missed it. I don't think 2 pairs check back river, so we could get an 8 or 9 to call us now. Some weaker aces, but I don't think like if he had ace 9, ace 8, something like that, I don't expect them checking the river to us. I think they're gonna bet hoping we call. Just a little bit of pot control that was. Same thing here, I'm just gonna check this back. That is a crazy heavy bet here. We block Jack 9. Could be 2 pairs, could have a weak king. don't like how he could have even 2 pair 10-4. Check it. Ace-3, we got it. Checking these pairs can really fuck with people when you don't bet boards. Pocket 6s versus King Queen. There's a queen, so we could lose someone. I would like a 6 to come, because then this guy would have been down to less than 2 big blinds. He gets a yellow one in the final table. Could go fast. Look at this. We're seeing some good bounties tonight. Can we get our bounty? Can we get some of ours? We're already at $71. We haven't taken anyone out. Okay, easy fold. Guys, we're playing some fucking very crazy people tonight. These are 2 strange final tables so far. Which is a good sign. They're not regular players, right? I didn't have notes on these players, so they're not the regular guys I've been running the final tables with. I told you I'd try to finish this challenge by the end of June. Can we do it? We're still on pace. I've been really slowing down my play a lot. I find that's been helping people. I just find it gives you a lot more credit. A lot of people have been checking back to me more than they used to. Okay, we got King James. This guy keep limping in here. Gonna raise it up. If he jams, I'm too deep to call King James there. I'd fold it, King Jack. That's a horrible, horrible flop out of position here. Big blind could easily bet that, yeah. So for 2.5, I will float. But we have to tread very, very lightly here. Could be just stabbing at it, but he also could be super strong. We're gonna have to wave the white flag. If he bets here, we're just gonna shut her down. If he was doing a semi-bluff, he got there. Okay, we still have this guy covered. Fold this. Blinds go up extremely fast. Here we go. The more I play at this guy who has the chip lead, his stats, seems like a pretty new player, but still very little information to base this on. Okay, he limped in. Doesn't mean he has an ace. So I definitely have to check call. I'm still going to check call, guys. Playing these lines a little softer. I'm out of position here, right? I don't want to get check raised and fold this much equity. I am going to call. I could even do a sneaky raise here. Okay, guys. Just going to check it. Try to get someone to stab at it. We still lose to Jack Queen. Now if he bluffs, I'm going to have to call. Just a bit of a cooler here. Okay, no point of raising at all. We'll just call. Queen Jack. So yeah, thank God, guys. He had the straight, and we lost the bare minimum. He flopped the straight. That could have been, we could have lost our stack there. A lot of people went all in on that river. Okay, ace 8 versus ace 10. He's got, I actually want the perfect. Now the stacks really even out, because I would have been, this guy would have had a dominant chip lead versus me. Can we get a hand, man? Okay, sometimes you just gotta ask for it. I'm gonna limp here. This guy's really aggressive. I got pocket aces. Of course the board doubles up. I gambled with it. If he bets, so it's a good sign. Harder for him to have it. Alright, 2 flush draws there. Really too bad this guy didn't try to steal it from the big blind there. Ace 7, I will have to call. I am going to jam. Can we get away with the limp? Take him out. There he goes. It's too bad. Ace 10, guys. We're definitely calling any all in here. Here he goes. He's going. Even against both of them, we got to call. He's going to call wide to chase the bounty. Ace 10 versus King Jack. We need a hold. We need a hold. We need a hold. Nice. We get a bounty, guys. Oh, it's a blue one, but we're right back to almost even in chips. We get $19, and we have 129 bounty. So if we get him out, we'll be at like 180, something like that. It will be a huge win for us. Plus whatever we get for knocking him out. So this would be an over $200 win for sure if we win this. He's limping like on so much here. Okay, I'm definitely calling. The problem is if I call, he's going to bet so many turns. Just check. I don't know if I can call a bet anymore. Nice, we'll take that. Okay, I'm gonna raise. I was gonna just limp. He's not being aggressive enough for me to have to limp trap him. If he's raising a lot, that limp trap. He's just not raising enough. We should have saw the hand he limped with. What's his limping range here? Queen 6, that's a standard hand to limp with. Nothing wrong with that. Me tanking, he's going to think I have a pair now. So I'm going to bet this. Okay, I'm definitely betting that kind of board. It's going to be all in my limping range, right? So it's hard for me to continue this now, because it's hard for me to have a king now. So a jack or 8's never going to fold. So I'm going to check it now. We'll just check it down. He probably has a pair of 8's, something like that. 10-7, nice. We will take that, guys. That's a huge win for us there. Wow, I'm going to lead out here. I put myself in this bad position. Okay, I'll fold and then get one. I'm going to call in if I don't hit the turn, shut her down. That could scare him. A 10 could be scared now big time. Because a 3 is a hand I could lead out with for sure. Drop a 9 like it's hot. Nah. We are even. He's got a small chip lead. If he limps, I am going to jam. Wow. Can we win a flip, guys? We need jack or king. Jack or king. King! Boom! Guys, this is going to be a massive win for us. Look at this. Can we hold it? Can we get there? There's a 3. He rivered. He's down to... He's got less than a big blind, guys, but it's never over till it's over. We got a 6. He's got an open end flush draw. And he's got the straight. He's still under a big blind, though. Wow, give him a 4. Give him a 4. He's won 3 or 4 all-ins in a row. He's still under a big blind. That's how big these blinds are. This is torture, man. He's won again. He's up to not even a big blind, though. But we're only at 10 big blinds. If he wins this one, things are getting serious. Queen. Wow, guys, this is nuts. He's up to... We're never folding. Come on, 9 or 10. There's a 10. Let's hold it. Low cards, low cards. He gets a straight, guys. This is fucking nuts. King 7 for the win. Let's finish him off. Hold it. Hold it, baby. Hold it. There we go. Give it yellow or an orange. Yellow, go fast, go fast, go fast, go fast. Guys... $25. Wait till you see what our own bounty is. This is going to be huge. Our own bounty is 166. Wait till you see this bankroll, guys. There's the glitter. So we got $91 of knockouts just on that table, plus 166. I think we started this at about $600. So guys, what are we going to be at? $837. It is getting close, guys. Day 7 I'm gonna leave you guys here. We're close to getting our first chest. We're on pace to do this $1,000 soon. I'm gonna try my very hardest to do it live. I'll try not to play any final tables until I'm recording. So that's what's going down. Smash the like button, subscribe, hook a brother up. Peace.